September 19th, 1972. Springfield, New Jersey. A dog runs through a quiet neighborhood carrying something horrifying in its mouth, a human arm. That single discovery would open one of the most chilling and mysterious murder cases in American history, the death of 16-year-old Jeanette DePalma. Her body, discovered on a cliff in an abandoned quarry, appeared to be surrounded by strange wooden crosses, sparking immediate speculation about witchcraft, occult rituals, and even human sacrifice. To this day, her murder remains unsolved, and the unanswered questions continue to terrify the community more than 50 years later. Jeanette DePalma was born in 1956. She was described as a kind, outspoken, and deeply religious teenager who wasn't afraid to talk about her Christian faith. Friends remembered her as outgoing, but also protective of her beliefs. On August 7, 1972, Jeanette left her home to visit a friend. She told her mother she would return soon, but she never did. When Jeanette didn't come home, her family reported her missing. At first, police assumed she may have run away. It was the 1970s. Missing teen girls were often written off as rebellious. But Jeanette's family insisted that wasn't the case. She wasn't the type to vanish without explanation. Weeks passed with no sign of her. Then came the shocking discovery. On September 19, 1972, a local dog carried a decomposed human arm back to its owner. Police traced the remains to a wooded area near Hoodale Quarry, a steep cliffside known to locals. When investigators arrived, they found Jeanette's badly decomposed body. But the scene disturbed them even more. Witnesses claimed her body was placed on a sort of altar-like platform, surrounded by crude wooden crosses, branches, and strange arrangements of sticks. Police faced an immediate challenge. Jeanette had been dead for weeks. Her remains were skeletal, and the cause of death was impossible to determine. The absence of evidence left investigators with only questions, and the rumors began. This was the 1970s. Stories of witchcraft, occult practices, and satanic rituals were circulating across the United States. The discovery of strange symbols near Jeanette's body fueled speculation that she had been the victim of a human sacrifice. Local teenagers whispered about covens practicing in the Watchung Reservation. Parents told their children to stay indoors at night. Some believed drug users and hippies in the area were involved. Others claimed Jeanette had been targeted specifically because of her Christian faith, perhaps as a sacrifice in a ritual. A few theories even suggested that police and local officials suppressed information to prevent widespread panic. Witnesses who came forward with claims about cults later said they were threatened or warned not to speak publicly. Police could not determine the cause of death. Toxicology tests were inconclusive. The strange wooden symbols found near her body were not officially cataloged in police reports, leaving even more questions. Investigators interviewed local residents, but most were too afraid to talk. In the months following Jeanette's death, Springfield was gripped by fear. Who killed her? Why? And why were people so afraid to come forward? Some believed there was a cover-up. Others thought that Jeanette might have stumbled onto a secret, perhaps involving drugs, gangs, or even police corruption. But without physical evidence, the case went cold. As years passed, the legend of Jeanette DePalma grew. By the 1980s, the satanic panic swept across America. Her case was often cited as an early example of supposed ritual killings. Writers and journalists revisited the story, interviewing locals who remembered the fear. Some claimed to know of satanic groups operating in the area. Others dismissed it as hysteria. Still, no one could explain the strange arrangement of crosses around her body. Was it evidence of ritualistic killing? Or simply a natural arrangement misinterpreted by frightened witnesses? Decades later, authors like Mark Moran and Jesse Pollack revisited Jeanette's story in the book Death on the Devil's Teeth. Through interviews and archival research, they uncovered inconsistencies in the original police reports and more accounts of occult rumors. Modern true crime enthusiasts and investigators still debate the case online. Some argue Jeanette was a victim of foul play unrelated to witchcraft, possibly a murder covered up. Others still believe she was killed in an occult ritual. But one thing remains clear. Jeanette's killer has never been caught. Her case is still officially unsolved. The murder of Jeanette DePalma is more than a mystery. It's a story about fear, rumor, and silence. Whether her death was the result of a cult sacrifice, a tragic accident, or a more conventional crime, the truth has been buried for over 50 years. Jeanette's story reminds us how quickly fear can cloud facts and how unsolved mysteries can grow into legends. Somewhere, someone may still know the truth about what happened on that cliff in September 1972. Until then, Jeanette's name will remain a haunting echo of Springfield's darkest secret. Thank you so much for watching this in-depth look into the mysterious and chilling case of Jeanette DePalma. If you found this video informative, please don't forget to subscribe to True Crime Spectrum for more true crime stories from around the world. Your support helps us continue to bring these important cases to light and ensure that the stories of victims like Jeanette are never forgotten.